Hey guys, it's me 808AT, and today I'm going to be talking about something very special. I'm going to be talking about a Broadway musical bootleg that I just saw. I haven't seen it in person yet, but today I'm going to be talking about Spongebob SquarePants, the Broadway musical. Now, this musical is all about a volcano near everyone's favorite underwater town, Bikini Bottom, that will erupt tomorrow, so SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy must leap in and save the day. Now, I grew up in Hawaii, so the ocean has always been a strong, connection to me. So this musical was amazing. And even though it was under the ocean, they actually talked about some issues that have gone around today, like stereotypes, prejudice, and yeah. So it is a good show overall. And yeah, so first we're gonna start with the actors. So first up, SpongeBob SquarePants. Ethan Slater is SpongeBob SquarePants. Ethan, because of the show, he's become one of my favorite actors. I originally liked Chris Pratt, but yeah, Ethan's cool too now. But yeah, Ethan Slater, he could do the laugh, he could do voice, and he's also, because SpongeBob in the cartoon stretches around a lot, like he does backflips and front flips and stretches and the splits, and there's even a part when they make, a fake arm for him, so they make, Sandy grabs his arm and he flies backwards like he's stretching out, but, yeah. So Ethan is awesome. 10 out of 10, Ethan. Great job. So anyway, next up, Danny Skinner is Patrick Star. Oh my god, guys, Patrick has always been one of my favorite SpongeBob characters. So Danny was amazing as Patrick. There was a musical number that Patrick gets that you wouldn't expect him to get. He gets a number called Super Star Savior. It's gospel themed. And also in this musical there's a lot of dance breaks, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah, so Danny is awesome as Patrick, and next up, Lily Cooper as Sandy Cheeks. Now, Lily is awesome as Sandy. She has that Western accent, and all of that, with all the scientific stuff she says really fast. She does a good job at it, and yeah. So next up, Brian Ray Norris is Mr. Krabs. Brian, he got the Mr. Krabs voice down. His costume has boxing gloves, as you can see, which I thought is very creative for crab claws. He also has very good chemistry with the girl who played Pearl, Jalen Rosie, who's actually making her Broadway debut as Pearl Krabs, Mr. Krabs' daughter. But yeah, so next up, Gavin Lee is Squidward Tentacles. Now, Squidward was awesome in this show. He still has the whole thing about him trying to be a star, even though nobody else likes him really, thinks he's a loser. But yeah, this song's amazing. It has a really cool dance break too. But yeah, Gavin was amazing. He was in Mary Poppins as Bert, so he kind of had that tap dancing experience. But yeah. So next up, we're going to talk about the set. So the set is amazing in SpongeBob the Musical. I really liked it because it's as I say a lot, it's like a unicorn pooped and vomited all over the stage. It's really colorful. There's a lot of blue, yellow, pink, bright colors, as you can see right there. That's from the Chicago version. And as you can also see, the ensemble in this show is amazing. They have some of the characters that you'd expect in SpongeBob, like in the background, like Mrs. Puff, Old Man Jenkins, Larry the Lobster, but there's also a few characters they have actually that are ocean creatures in real life. So there's a mandarin fish called Punkfish, there is a octopus named Upside Down Man, there's a sea cucumber, and there's a few abstract characters too. I don't really like them, but there's Cone Face, which is like this weird looking fish thing with a cone on its face, kind of creepy, but yeah. And there's a worm named Biggie. It's like a giant sea worm with gloves on the back for spikes. As the next picture rolls in, if you see that one that's on the right of Ethan, you can see that, yeah, it's kind of weird. But anyway, so songs, oh my god. So my favorite songs are Bikini Bottom Day, because it really is a good message about being proud of where you came from. And also Here Was My Middle Name, and which is awesome. It's about SpongeBob, Sandy, and Patrick being determined to save the day. And also, I really like I'm Not a Loser, because, as I said, in the Broadway version, there's a lot of cool dance breaks. So there's a dance break in Super Star Savior with tambourines. There's a dance break in Plankton's song, When the Going Gets Tough. It's like hip-hop. And then my favorite dance break of all is during I'm Not a Loser, which is really interesting, and it's really creative and catchy. But yeah. So overall, if you guys hate SpongeBob the musical, I would just say give it a chance. It is a awesome musical, in my opinion, and it's gonna go far in the future. As I said, just because it's SpongeBob, they don't direct it just towards kids. They direct it towards all ages. But yeah, SpongeBob the musical is a great musical. If you guys don't get to see it in New York, try to get like the bootlegs or download or watch it on YouTube. But yeah. Leave a like and subscribe. Bye, everybody.